What's good, y'all? It's your good boy, Blaine the Australian Shepherd. It's now been over 2 years since the last time I did this, so I figured we should just go on ahead and run it back. I got about 24 responses, which I figured was just the right amount without making this video too long. Before I get into things, just don't take anything I take seriously with the roast. A good chunk of these folks are close friends of mine, so I love them, and they asked to be in this video. Another thing I'll be doing for this video is every time I see somebody with a blue fursona, or just generally they have blue, the eyes being the exception, they can have blue eyes, but to anyone that has that in their fur, I'll drink a shot of this peach orange sparkling hard seltzer that I got from Canada back in July. For context, I despise sparkling water, so this should be painful. But yeah, time to serve some heat. So yeah, we're starting off strong. You look like the psychotic right-hand man to a villain, and you bring comedic relief because you'd say the most unintelligent or unhinged things. Red, why is your nose yellow? I mean, the only thing I can think of is he must have sniffed a lemonade-flavored snow cone and the food's coloring got stuck to your snoot. And why is your hair white? What are you, old? He looks like he's on a mission to fight in a war, but really, he's just fighting the urge to not bottom. This person sent me like 20 different Fursonas of hers, and I ain't got time for all of that, so I picked out 2 of them for y'all today. This first one here, I don't know what was going through your mind when you said, you know what, let's name this cheerleading wolf with green stripes in her hair fur and pink high heels Bamboo. Yeah, great idea. And what's going on with her other foot? It looks like it's twisted the other way, like, it looks quite painful. If this Fursona ate, she wouldn't be as skinny as Yzma from The Emperor's New Groove. As for the shark girl, she gives off every emo stereotype you could think of. I mean, the black jacket, red eyes, Samsung phone, the metal cap on her pants, the black scarf, her drink, the 3 exotic hair colors. Heck, go on ahead and throw some half-finger gloves and ripped jeans while you're at it. The thing that concerns me most here is it looks like the fur on the bottom half of your legs are shaved off? Like, is that intentional or not? Because if so, that's a really bad look. Her hair also looks messy and not well maintenance. Is she standing on water? If so, it's actually really cool. But besides that, why are her calves so sharp? Like, those things could be used as weapons for real. Why is she bending down to pose for the camera like she's got something to show? This is the person who does my thumbnails for a lot of my videos, including this one, so thank you for that. I think you make great stuff. But, girl, why are your eyes so big? You ain't gonna scare me into giving you a tip. The lines of your ears, they look like brown hair ties, and your nose looks like a blueberry I could pick right off of you. Okay, so your name on Instagram is Ron and Cheese, and you're a green-furred raccoon? Like, you're not really beating the stinky allegations here. The gray eyes don't suit you at all, by the way. It really makes you look bland and uninteresting. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh, dude, you really just made your persona 2 shades of blue. Like, how dare you make me drink that much hard seltzer? Your eyebrows are like way too big in this art piece too. Like, the fact like the inside of your is the exact same color as the outside, it hurts to look at. Gosh, like, you're cute, but like, this is way too much blue for me. I can't stand it. Why is bro licking his lips like he wants a taste? Honey, you ain't getting that with me today. Not with that generic, ugly blue tuft of fur on your head. Honestly, same here, man. I tell myself to only be on Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth for 2 hours, but after completing a few missions and doing some grinding, it already has been like damn near 6 hours, and I don't get shit done for the day. It does weird me out, though, how your paws go over your shirt sleeve. Like, are you trying to tell me they're fake? I mean, it almost looks like you have a fursuit on. And I can see the bags in your eyes. You should go to sleep before you make any dumb decisions with your life. Okay, genuine question for you, man. Flicks? If I push the button on your back, do you just turn off? Or what happens? Why does your whole body look like an electrical circuit? You've got no ass, and your leg to body ratio is just absurd. Like, your whole fursona looks like if the blue men were inspired by Dango. I don't know if I should be showing this on YouTube, but it's whatever. I'm not getting monetized anyways. Why is his right foot so much smaller than his left? He's looking at me like he has the Giga Chad face. Or perhaps he's trying to find the bitches he doesn't have. His neck is longer than Peyton Manning's. Vultures are a D tier species. Honestly, you're not giving me much to roast here. This is, for a change, a really nice look. I will ask though, do you happen to be friends with Eddie Murphy? If so, let us know when Shrek 5 is coming. I think the way the green fur is designed on your head makes you look like a dang clown. The red and yellow hair is giving me Johnny Test vibes, and your orange nose blends in a bit too well with the yellow snout. Should give it a different color to make it stand out more. Okay, first of all, your username is roastable on its own. The Wolf Fluff Ooh Woo. That's about the most stereotypical furry username I could think of. Besides that, Asher, you look like you've got a beaver tail. And I could barely see your eyes, and you've got the smile like a psychopath. It concerns me. Clean off your Lego set in the background before you send me these things. You gotta make sure your room is all set. Gosh, this is honestly the best thing I've been sent today. This is the most atrocious outfit combination I've legitimately ever seen. Like, who wears a sweatshirt with a kilt, femboy leggings, while having a cross piercing and emo piercing simultaneously? That is bugging, bro. Why is the left arm bulging out? Like, why are you leggings in opposite color patterns? Besides that, in terms of like your fursona himself, there's nothing I can make him look makes him look any different than a regular real life rat. I like the natural colors, honestly, but just give some subtle difference to make you more unique outside of your clothing statement. Ayo, big titty werewolf girlfriend. Looking at the ref sheet, with the way your feet are set up, looks like you got long socks on with holes in them. Same goes for the hands too. Also, why is your tail split in two colors horizontally? That is incredibly unsatisfying. It looks so goofy, man. Like, either stick to one color or have it split vertically like I do. You're such a silly, goofy, little punchable little nerd. You should do both ears floppy. I mean, I think you look better that way. Dude think he goes to Cherryton Academy. I could definitely see you being friends with Jack, but you'd get ripped to shreds by Lewis and Legoshi. Or maybe he'd like that, I don't know. I would boop your snoot, among a few other things, but let's move on, I almost forgot. Well, I know I've complimented you before, but I guess you want me to roast you now? Sure, I got you covered with that home and auto insurance. You sure are awfully white for a regular fox. At first glance, I thought you were Arctic fox, but okay. Sunny is basically the inverted version of Tails, if you think about it. You gotta compare like where they have the white and the yellow. Dude's built like the Nike Air Max 1 yellow. Nutted and shouty eye, so she could see how far I came? I mean, hey, I'm sure you have come a long way, both in life and over her head. Real talk though. How come you've got the apple bottom jeans and boots with the fur? Why is your neck essentially the void? Like, moving on to this one. I love lean. It's the greatest drink humanity's ever created. I probably ordered it, honestly. But now that I think about it, you look like a reverse-colored choo-choo from Top Cat. I hope you know what that is. I'm sorry if this is incredibly specific, but you look like that one lady in the park whose husband died, so you tend to stick to yourself. But when approached, you tend to give out the best life advice that helps the main character gain confidence for the climax. Oh great, here we go again. That's 3 sips right there. Bro got assigned his government-issued gay blue fox fursona and forgot to make any changes. Like, the only thing about you that isn't blue or white is your nose. That thing is too busy pressed up against some bulges for me to notice anyways. The reason for the Y in your name and Jake is because you ask, why did I do this to myself? You bring shame to the Jake name. Bro, my boy Arca is chill like that, so I ain't gonna do nothing too crazy for this last one here. This photo unironically goes so hard, and I absolutely love it. I will say though, your white eyebrows admittedly make you look old. And what the heck is this black spot or stripe or whatnot in your muzzle? The lore behind this needs to be investigated. A friend of mine from school also wanted to be mentioned, even though he doesn't have a fursona. And to you I say, just do it. I mean, you're in marching band. You lost your dignity a long time ago. You got nothing to lose.